Dr. Loos here at Great Life Chiropractic in Philadelphia. We're going over the progressive squat is what I call it. Progressive squat. This exercise is a long-term exercise that might take you months to get through this. So you have to be patient. 2-minute video might be a 3-month exercise. So what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish here is to improve ankle flexion. Ankle flexion. So that's where, if we draw a line from your toe to your heel to your knee, that measures your ankle flexion. So what we're going to use here is your body weight and gravity to force the flexion into those ankles. We're going to start with feet wide, toes are pointing slightly out. Toes are pointing slightly out. We're going to go with my classic elbows and knees, elbows between the knees, and then dropping the butt with the ankles or with the heels flat on the ground. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and if you ever been to one of my boot camp classes, you know this is one of those stretches that I hammer. I never miss this stretch. So the wider your feet are and the more your toes are pointing outward, the easier this squat becomes. Here, here, here. So once you can master this, 1, 2, and 3, and you can sit here for 2 minutes, 2 full minutes, 120 seconds with your heels on the So the wider your feet are and the more your toes are pointing outward, the easier this squat becomes. Here, here, here. So once you can master this, 1, 2, and 3, and you can sit here for 2 minutes, 2 full minutes, 120 seconds with your heels on the ground, only then, and that may take you weeks to get to there, only then we'll start to straighten the toes and then start the same thing, boom, boom, boom. So this might be a couple minutes of stretching every day for week after week after week until you can finally start to turn those toes in and then slowly bring those feet in. So in each one of these stages, when you bring those feet a little closer together and straighten those toes out a little straighter, like a skier, like a downhill skier, you're not going to progress to the next stretch until you can hold this for 2 full minutes. All right, so we're going to move in. I'm warmed up. I already ran today. So when I'm warmed up, I can get into this stretch nicely. So here, my feet are hip width. So my feet are directly below my hips. My toes are straight. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my heels in, pushing my feet out and digging into the ground for balance, dropping straight down. There it is, heels stay on the ground. Hold my hands out front just to kind of counterbalance. So it's here to here, here, and then down. So it took me about 3 months to get to this position. This was a few years ago where I really started to address this problem. So the ankle flexibility, the ankle flexion, incredibly important for all runners and athletes. If you don't have that range of motion, if you don't have this flexion, then you're going to have a foot fault, meaning as you go to stride, if your foot doesn't bend this way, your knee is going to collapse in or out, and that can lead to arch problems, knee problems, shin splints, hip pain, low back pain, IT syndrome, and all that stuff. So that's it. It's a long-term project. The deep skier squat, here to here for 2 minutes. Give it a shot. Take your time with it. Show some patience, and I will see you next time.